is just fantastic. Captain's Log, Subdates 220411.3. We're going to start the week strong and go full speed into something that will guarantee cause a firefight. In essence, we've been ordered to exterminate some rogue GM rhubarb. Yes, Crumble's people need to go because they've gone rogue. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As you can tell, yes, I'm not being as lazy, but I am at the same time because it's a Karen video. Alleged Karen. I was originally going to do this video.
I'm never eating here again! Take that smirk off your face! I want to speak to your manager!
Okay, all right.
Don't touch me either! I don't like the way I'm being treated here! Nobody's here!
But I've decided instead to do something a bit more in-depth because that's not enough to go on and there are beliefs that it is in fact staged. Before we get into the subject at hand though, I hope you like the new thumbnail. It's been designed for me at my request by Urbana Fox. I will link her channel in the pinned comment with all the sources for this video. The context for this one involves 3 videos. Yes, we have a lot of source material and concerns a gas station and a rather irritating lady who has decided to partake in the dick move, the general jackassery, the being a royal tosspot by deciding to do the following.
I finally met a Karen today, part 1.
So that's what you chose to do today?
No, it's not. It's what you chose to do today.
While I'm not a driver, I do understand that in petrol or gas stations, you're meant to go in one way and exit the other, thereby forming an orderly queue so everyone can get what they require. Granted, in the UK there's a shortage, but even with that shortage, people are still abiding the rules of the road, because if you're seen partaking in the dick move, people in the near future are unlikely to assist you when you require assistance. So might I now inquire, why were you in such a hurry to get petrol or gas that you decided to cut in front of the person who was meant to go for the stop next by parking the other way at an angle to get to it, so you could be first? I do wonder if this could be any more American. Hold up, did she just plead self-righteous ignorance? Because that's how it came across. You've got to be kidding me. Here's a deflection for you. Pew, pew, pew. Super effective. In your mind. Everyone who's at a gas station is there because they require gas, or some of that quality produce like sandwiches. What makes you more important than everyone else that you cannot wait for your turn? Bear in mind, all the other cars, if you noticed, were facing the other way. You had decided you knew better and you came in at an angle, and you know why you did it really. I'm not going to deny the level of arrogance we're getting from the person operating the gas pump. The alleged Karen is quite something. She really does believe she's in the right though. However, because I'm English, I have to tell you, when it comes to queuing up, we here are experts. And we English believe this is poor queuing etiquette. Therefore, expect a strongly worded letter to your representative. So I assume in this context, Ken. We're going to let this one play out a little more before we go to part 2, because part 2 has a swerve, a curve, a rather interesting tactic deployed by the alleged Karen. I'm only inserting this audio to, well, circumvent copyright issues, and I really don't want to speed this up, because you can hear some snarky remarks. They're definitely worth hearing. And the next part is the last part of this part 1, so we can then go straight to part 2.
Man, keep that rolling when I roll off.
Hey, yo, your gas tank, bro. I got you, though. I got you.
Man, these people straight tripping. Keep that rolling for your own sake.
For real. I'm for insurance, man, just because hadn't had collusion,
They're
man.
like, I have a bad day.
That's what I'm saying.
And then make you have a bad day, too.
I've had a great day.
Can anyone guess what happens in part 2 that makes all of this so interesting? You see, in a lot of instances where you have a Karen, they lack an ability to introspect mostly because they believe themselves above it and believe regardless of any consequence that they are correct. Basically an IRL version of all the largest commentary YouTube channels and defamation dead trim pubic noodlehead. If you've managed to guess what happens next, congratulations. Please don't spoil it for everyone else though.
Apologize to the lady, man.
Are you for real?
Oh, she said she gonna fill it up on the hour. That's real.
Hey, that was her fault. That wasn't my fault. I was already right here. I just pull out. I'm still running this thing up, bruh. It's like, she told me I could fill my tank up. So I gotta make sure my tank is all the way filled up, you know? 17 gallons.
Not going to lie to any of you, I did not expect the alleged Karen to offer to pay for it until you give it a moment and then you realize, she knew the internet existed and she's not so stupid as to think she's above the internet's criticisms, because her face will be on it and chances are it will come back to bite her on the ass. Somebody somewhere will undoubtedly use this against her, regardless of her good deed at the end. Interestingly, in an article that was connected to these, it implies that he didn't accept, or it may be the case that he didn't get to answer because the video cut out. But as you can see, he's filling his gas tank up. Some people in the comments to that particular video claim that the only reason this particular alleged Karen did this was because she knows how the internet works and did not want to lose her job. There's a point there, and I don't consider it a good one. Please don't harass someone's employment. It's not a good tactic. It's a shitty dick move. If you do that, when she does it again in the future, she can't pay for that person's gas either. Think things through, fellas. Dudes. Dudettes. Other dudes. Dudios? Sure. So why is there a part 3, I wonder? So basically somebody had asked for a part 3 and you got a rehashing of a separate clip. Yay. With what we've seen, we can now determine whether or not the person in the video is or is not a Karen. The hairstyle should surely be enough of an indicator, I know. But I'm not going to say if she is or not. I'm going to leave that to every single one of you, because I need the engagement to be driven right up. Yes, it really helps us here. So do let me know in the comments what you think. Please consider smashing the like, as it really helps this channel, and share the video about. I hope you'll have a fantastic day, and thank you all very much for listening. Ta-ta.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.